Lucifer ist Bösgeselle. Lucifer ist Bösgeselle, Geselle Maria, unsere Frauen. Maria, in göttlicher Schauer. Kyrie, eleison, Halleluja. Globes ist Maria, Schmalz ist Erlösung, and pain is salvation. Il colore della salvezza, et dolor, est salus, Maria, unsere Frauen. Maria, in göttlicher Schauer. Kyrie, eleison, Halleluja. Globes ist du, Maria. Schmerz ist Erlösung, and pain is salvation. Il dolore della salvezza, et dolor, est salus, Maria, unsere Frauen. Maria, in göttlicher Schauer. Kyrie, eleison, Halleluja. Globes ist du, Maria. There is salvation. Flee from temptation. Nun tritt Herzog der bösen Welle, fliehen von die Heißung helle. Lucifer ist Bösgeselle. Lucifer ist Bösgeselle, Geselle Maria, unsere Frauen. Maria, in göttlicher Schauer. Kyrie, eleison, Halleluja. Globes ist du, Maria. Schmerz ist Erlösung, and pain is
Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream. It is what we used to call World War Wednesdays, and I think that name is going to be apt for today. I mean, maybe not the world part of it, but, well, arguably the known world. Because today, we're launching a war against Austria, and we don't know a whole heck of a lot of the world. We are learning more, to be fair. Our vision of the world, our knowledge of the world is expanding. Still have no idea about any sort of islands over here or anything like that. Just doesn't exist. But even though I do want to kind of speed things along to the end of the game, because I'm worried that 1.1 is going to come out soon, we're really going to want to switch over to that and probably not carry the save over. So hopefully we can get this accelerated. We got to bring the pain to Austria because we have a long-standing beef with Austria as a result of the fact that Strasbourgium, which is the bishopric that historically ruled Strasbourg. The start of this game, the city-state of Strasbourg was already independent from the bishopric, but that's the history of it, and it still exists, and we've got some beef over there. And we were going to go and take over that territory, partially because it would be nice to, it's more territory right by our capital. It'd be great. We took some of it, but we want more of this. But, so there's lots of reasons, but they became a vassal of Austria quite early on, and we haven't been able to touch them really since then. I think, again, maybe in one of the wars we took a little bit of territory, but not enough. And one of the big issues that we want to resolve here is the fact that our capital is here, and most of their territory is all off in one direction, which is leading to some proximity issues. I've got my hand way over here. You can't even see it. It would be great to grab some more territory over here, which mostly means beefing with France. One day. We're going to have to smack France. Well, we've already smacked around France twice. Twice now. We did the 30 Years' War, and France joined on the Catholic side. We're Protestants. So twice we had to go and beat the crap out of France. We had to sort of separate piece them. I don't know if we ever took anything from them. I think we were just looking for a separate piece. We're going to go and smack them around properly at some point, I think. But we are well set up right now to start a war against Austria, because it's not going to bring in that many allies and things like that. If we go and take a little look-see over here, you can see Austria, Hungary, Poland, Saxony, and we'll have some buddies on our side here, which is going to be quite nice. And so we're going to be able to take some territory that is going to be close to our capital, which is going to be wonderful. We're going to be able to resolve this Strasbourgium thing. We also have to make absolutely sure we take Freiburg. Do not let me forget. Freiburg is a vassal of Austria, so you should be able to take their territory in this war. They have silver. I did check for gold. You know what I didn't realize? It's so annoying. You can't just type, you can't look for a trade good in here, right? You can't search for an RGO. You can type trade, but you get something else. And yeah, I don't think you can type a resource. It's kind of a little annoying. I was like, I know you can look for resources. So I had to remind myself of where to go. You go to goods over here, and then you find your good there, and then you can enter the reactive map mode for that. I don't know if there's another way that's a little quicker. So there's a gold mine here, but that is part of Milan. A little far for us, so we're not going to do that. But I did double check because it was brought up. Also, at the end of last stream on Monday, after I ended the stream, I saw the message from Stealth reminding me to start building a spy network in Austria, which I did go and queue up at the end of last stream because I thought, otherwise I'd forget. I probably would have forgotten, although Stealth did try to remind me again today, and I was like, I already got you. It was great. Who owns Tyrol? Right, because that's got a gold mine. How do you spell? Is it not TY? Does it have a different name right now? I don't know where Tyrol is. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that. It's somewhere in here, isn't it? Maybe with an I? It's not a province anymore. Oh. Okay. There is a region, a whole region called Sudbury over here. But yeah, I don't know. Because yeah, in EU4, Tyrol was one of the places with the gold mines, right? Pretty sure. So yeah, the gold mines are, there's probably one over there too, but they're all a little too far south. So we're not getting any gold this time. Well, we might get some gold ducats, but that'll be it. Anyway, I think we're just getting our armies into position. We're going to let their manpower retick. Our fort maintenance is up and they're replenishing their manpower. We've got a few complaints. Oh, one of the things, I think because I right-clicked away the slave conversion message here, we weren't getting the laws not codified messages. I was a little confused about last time, and I could have manually gone and checked. We do have some laws that need to be kicked in. We have to choose... Is the game muted? Or just quiet? No, it's not. It's not muted. I could hear some sounds. Okay. We have to go and codify a socioeconomic policy. So let's take a look at that. Real life 2, one of the richest regions of Europe for a very long time. Oh, that's cool. Oh, anyways, what's going on YouTube? Right, or Burger Talk. Time to take Vienna. That would be nice. Please colonize Brazil. You know what? Our people are desperate for tea and cocoa. We might have to go doing some intentional colonization in that direction or something like that. I wonder. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at some of those things after the war, probably. I think we'll be too distracted during the war. I believe I have the automation for exploration and colonizing currently turned off. We'll have to do a run where we're a little bit more like intentional about this, but the exploration feels pretty straightforward and a good candidate for automation. Colony's probably less so going forward, but anyway, I've got them both turned off right now because I don't want them spending money on that. Although we do have some colonies and some exploration that's still finishing up. So we'll let that go. Okay, socioeconomic policies. We can go cameralism. Minister chambers will organize everything from construction to manufactories. Huh. Because camera, like, I know in Italian, camera means room, which is what, like, a camera is just a little darkened enclosure, sort of room that way. Or is it cameralism? Maybe is this like more like cameralism? I still don't know like the root word. Anyway, pop migration speed, legislative efficiency, progress towards land. I do want land because we don't do Navy. Why would we do Navy? Free subjects, fine. I don't care about the inflation, the bank interest. Theoretically, we're hoping not to generate inflation, and we're hoping not to take any more loans if we can avoid it. Trade advantage is quite nice, and push towards free trade. I love that. Raw material output is never going to be bad, and a little bit more development is also never bad. War economy, I mean, we're pacifists. Why would we take that? I think it's free trade and lock-in proviso that is the most appealing to me. I think I'm going to go lock-in proviso. Because I think I just love the idea of more raw stuff. Even though trade has very much been our vibe, honestly, our trade advantage situation is fine. Although I do like the idea of pushing towards free trade, because that's also kind of our vibe. But I think I'm going to do this. Just more stuff, more better. Of the ones you showed, proviso looks best. Yeah, I think if we didn't have as much land, then I might be pushing more towards free trade. But we have a lot of land, therefore we have a lot of production. So I think this is going to be it. Oh, maybe as in John Locke. Yeah, maybe. All right, so we're going to go and lock that in. Then we're going to go, right, we got to pick this. It's so stupid, this pop-up. Hopefully this is one of the things that stops being annoying in 1.1. So we do that because we're not even doing the other one, so we just leave that. Okay, army doctrine. Yes, please. Large standing army, more manpower, more possible frontage is actually quite good. Progress towards quantity. Amphibious, disembark navy, no. Cavalry, no, too late for that. Fort defense, progress towards defensive, no. Artillery power or infantry power, both push towards quality as well. I think I like the bottom two. I suspect artillery power is going to help us win more actual battles. Infantry power, if that applies to when we're assaulting forts, could actually make a big difference. Plus, in theory, even when you're relying on the artillery to go and smack people in open battle, in theory, you still need a fairly strong infantry. I'm tempted to go sustain discipline. In either case, I'm happy that we were able to lock this in before the war. So I think I'll go sustain discipline. Because it should still help in battles, and if it helps with the fort attack, I like it. And in case I like to push towards quality. And then, I think I was reading socioeconomic before. That's the category. What we're setting here is press laws, so my bad about the other one. I didn't read the actual category we're doing. Censored press, max literacy goes up. Oh, but these increase more. Okay, absolutism. We are going liberalism. Communalism would be better for yoinking away privileges, but it's fine. Free subjects. We lose crown power, but gain literacy. Or state press only. Oh yeah, and they don't kick in instantly. That's right. So they're not. It's not going to be in effect for the start of the war, which is unfortunate. Does it take about a year to put in? I don't know. Some amount of time. I'm wondering about just splitting the difference. Absolutism, it's absolutism versus liberalism, right? Down to the bottom. We are currently full liberalism and still pushing that direction. If we took a little pro-absolutism, it wouldn't really diminish this. I like literacy. I'm wondering about just max crown power, though. God. Damn, what? I want all of these for different reasons. I don't really want serfdom. You're right. Let's go censored press. Let's split the difference and do this. All right. I think we're ready to unpause here, which is just, yeah, the armies are going to move into position. And then we'll pull the trigger. Let me do, after all these decisions, let me do one more little safety save here. So I don't have to redo that if we decide we've borked something. Okay, reporting for duty. Military Academy, great. Morale's going up. Manpower is capped. You have a little bit of experience. All right, let's go. We're a Grand Republic, not a democracy. Yeah. All right, so our CB is the parliament-approved claim on the province over here. We're going to bring in Brandenburg, Denmark, Erfurt. And we're going to, like, promise... Can I not toggle this? Oh, no, they're in the negative range. Oh, that's the promised land. Never mind. There we go. I thought you clicked on this bit. So we'll promise you land. Oh, you want overseas things. You know what? Honestly? Easy. Yeah, sure. Oh, is this... Or no, this is the subject of Lüneburg. I'm misreading this. Anyway. We're going to wait until the 6th of July, you guys. That's what we're going to do. Arbitrary decision I've made. I'm just going to wait until the 6th of July. I know, I'm very odd that way. There we go. I wonder if this updates dynamically. Declare war on Austria. Using war goal, take Austrian Black Forest. Yep. We'll have some gateau. Honored treaty, honored. Great stuff. Okay, so we have two armies. We have one that's just pure infantry. We're using that to rush down forts. And the other one has got kind of a mix things that we can initiate battle with, and we can always, like, support the infantry. The idea is that this isn't sitting around necessarily being attrition the same way, or we could start a more conventional siege in a place. Like, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll move... Where? There we go. It's like, I think this is the problem, because those are... Sometimes I see the roads, and I think they're borders, so I get confused about where to click. All the gateau. I could go for the other combatants and try to force some separate peace outs. Oh wait, here we're gonna do a direct rush. Chance of winning. What does it say over here? Does it also for us say chance of winning? Yeah, okay. No, these are nice and positive. These are little baby forts. These are still tier 2 forts, so it's gonna make life real easy. Now we could replenish them, but I'm not gonna. You're there, you haven't grouped up. We've got, I guess Ravensburg must have a fort. Same thing here, and order assault. And there's no fort. Oh no, there's one over here. Oh wait, there's a couple down here. There's none here. We might need to go and siege this just to say. Oh, well, wait. We do have the espionage building up in Austria, but it's going to take a while before we can get vision on them. Boom, boom, boom. And another one over here. Still going for Ravensburg, so puzzles maybe. Beware the gateau from the chateau. I didn't enable fort garrisoning, which might prove to be annoying again. We shall see. I'm going to send you over here for... I can't reach you because I guess we don't have... there's no open borders going on with France right now. All right, fine. And again, like, what zone... Am I going to the province that's got this fort? This display is weird. Going to the flat map mode has helped a lot, and honestly, I don't really see myself going back to the previous mode at this point. Oh, they're hitting in the north there. It's fine. Rush that. Smash that. It's a little baby fort, but so be it. That's fine. Done. Okay. Let's play a game. Which province is this fort in? Where's this dot? Do you think that's Bergen's? It's probably Bergen's. They should really... I feel like they should really center those. There's probably some other thing they're going for. You know, they've got a thing where every province has got like a little flag to show where the actual city within this location is. But it's kind of annoying. Okay. These are my infantry. This is my guns. Where are you going? You're going to Augsburg? Let's go and meet you somewhere. Let's bring the speed down a bit. I don't know where you went, but I'll still go to Augsburg and I'll just siege that. There's no fort here. I'll move you to this place. They have a lot of screams over here. Over in Wilhelm. Ah! Decline of the spice trade. Okay. There you go. Insta-stack wipe of 4,700 dudes. Oh, this is going to be trivial. We could probably automate this entire war. Well, other than the fact that you can't automate, like, attack fort. Or assault. Like, I'd want that on as a default. Or we probably have to go back and boop some of these guys, which I will go and do with the infantry army, which is going to be fine. Ooh, that's some dramatic music. Likely to fail this assault. Oh, is this a higher level fort? No, 2. Okay, but we're starting at 0, and we've got all the cannons here, so that should be okay. Yeah, actually, jump on these guys instantly. We don't need to recover our morale. I was going to stop for a sec. I'm like, no, that's silly. We've got them somewhat ratioed. There you go. I'm happy that other army joined in there. It actually made our life slightly easier. Okay, what I'm going to do with this group is I'm going to give them the focused siege order. I'm going to right-click here to do everything. Hit that. So what they'll do is they'll move to a fort on their own. I'll have to still manually click the assault button, but at least they will go and do it on their own. I don't know where you're going to. Oh, you might be grabbing some places that aren't even forts. What? Why is he standing there? There he goes. Okay, I think he's going to go to Heidenheim. Salt. Taking bets on whether Quill Hannibal's his cannons away. I don't understand that reference. Something about the Alps? Something about elephants? Or did Hannibal really leave his artillery at a position? The thing is, our guns army has a bunch of artillery, but they're also... Or maybe it's, like, storming the castle. I don't know. No, we're going to do a conventional siege there. And then keep this one just running. And we'll push go. Unraised army levies. This is fine. Some food issues. Push, 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 push. Good job on Salzburg. Yeah, we're just burning through a bunch of infantry doing this. This is fine. Depends on which story you think is canonical. Waiting for you to initiate a siege. And then we'll push the go faster button. Lag. There we go. Starving provinces. Sure, fine. Risky. There you go. And win. Yeah, the pure infantry armor seems to work exceptionally well. Oh, I don't know if we've done it. Let's just make sure these are balanced. They are. Come on, finish the siege so I can go kill some dudes. Come on, 35% of the time. We never get it. Okay. Don't get stuck in the Alps during winter. Yeah. Well, we're not opening it up yet. Over here, it might get a little closer. At some point, we'll have to check to see if anyone's interested in a separate piece out. Yeah, consolidate the cavalry once we do fight. I wonder, what I kind of want to do is move all my cavalry to the front and have them intentionally take a bunch of damage. Mercantile, I'd rather not. I want free trade. I think we're pushing fairly mercantile, but we'll see. Ah! You're pretty far from home there, bro. Now, so what we're going to want to do is check from time to time over here in diplomatic actions. We're going to want to look at for a separate soup for peace to see if that's enabled. Okay, let's do this one, and then I'm going to go and manually backtrack you. And manually backtrack you to here. I think it's in this province. Why do you keep putting these fucking things, excuse me, on a border? You have to zoom in so close to be able to see. I mean, I guess I can click on each one. There you go. I can see that it's a fort. There is a tactical map mode. That's not actually that helpful. I mean, I know I'm blind. I know this is, you know, one of my issues. And yet, okay, you know what? You're getting attrition like mad. I'm going to bring you... We'll go this way. You're probably out of stored food, being so far from home. Yeah, there's a fortification map mode. You're right. And yet... I guess these... Still a little inconvenient. Okay. Okay, we finally finished this. Great. Oh. Yeah, I can't go here. These guys are frozen in. I can't come here either. We'll just come here for now. I mean, I could head north as well. Ooh, there's a lot of scuffling going over there, but no, this is fine. Yeah, we could add more supply wagons. Our armies do have some supply wagons. They just don't have a lot. Likely to fail, maybe because of the low morale. Yeah, sitting in the winter here is not great. Yeah, manpower pool is still full because we're not really recharging armies right now. Lose some trade advantage for a bit, that's fine. Now that your morale is full, can you... Yeah, good. I can't go through any... Oh, I can end up here. Okay, let me just walk here and wait. We could probably take this army with this one, although I'd rather have my artillery. I'm going to head my artillery in this direction. As soon as... Oh, you're bailing. Okay. Let's say finish the siege. Just at normal speed is fine. Funny, we can't rush the siege here because there's no fortress. So it actually takes us longer to siege this out than it would if it was a fort and we were rushing it. Vienna, and we got some prisoners. That's all frozen, huh? Well, the passive fist. Do we have the ticking war goal? It's a great question. And we do. Because our war goal is the Black Forest, and yeah, we've got that handled here. Oh, looks like Denmark might be going there, assuming it's not frozen. It might have thawed now. Yeah, we'll go there. We don't need to throw extra people in. I don't think it would make a difference. There you go. Poland just lost 13,000 dudes. Oh, they got stack wiped mid-battle. It wasn't an insta-stack wipe, but it was still a stack wipe nonetheless. Okay, move down here and be ready. Yeah, go here so you're ready to go in there after winter lifts. Anyone ready to separate peace out yet? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can engage this one yet. Although, late April? They might. We might see Denmark go and smash those guys, which would be lovely. Who's in the war? Did you get the whole HRE? No. I mean, there's more things listed here because of vassals and stuff like that, but, there you go. So Austria, Hungary, Saxony, because they are the leader of the HRE. And then at that, maybe mostly vassals after that. There might have been one other, like, semi-major one. I can't recall. Still frozen? Seriously? There we go. March 4th, it was still 2 frozen. March 5th, fine. That was a long winter. I mean, we are still in the mini ice age, so it makes sense that it's going to be a little long. Go, you'll rush. And then over here, we can probably rush too. Maybe after the morale rebuilds. But yeah, I'm not worried at all. Like, on paper, like, if we're sitting at equivalent forces, then it's going to be a laugh because they're raising a bunch of peasants to do this. And I mean, admittedly, so are our allies, most likely. But we can just beat the crap out of them with our actual baseline troops. Okay, it says risky, but I'm sure it's going to be fine there. And we don't have as much infantry here, and that's the important part. But that should be fine. Too bad. I don't think the calves probably run in there, do they? Let's train. They took a little bit. Okay, if I detach the cavalry, do that, and then consolidate. So right now, when you're stacked, we don't get the breakdown. Anyway, do the consolidate. I'm not actually expecting it to have shrunk because I don't think there was enough damage for that. Did you go and kill these guys yet? Okay, that's mostly cleaned up. I'm wondering about sending the guns up north, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to send the guns way up over here. We got to stop just to make sure to charge up our morale. And then this is our infantry stack. I'm going to get you to keep doing the fort rushing. Assuming you're level 2 fort? Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Nuremberg Market having food problems. I might need some more food RGOs there. We have tons of money. I'm often a little bit leery about spending money in the middle of the war, but I think we can admit we have a lot of cash. I think I'll go into the RGO builder again, and for all markets is fine. Oh, I have a gold producing place. I forgot. Forgot we claimed this one ages ago. Now, it doesn't have great control because it's kind of far. But yeah, I was gonna check to see. Oh, you know what? We probably had its RGO maxed. It probably got bigger, and it probably increased its RGO limit by 1. I'm wondering. I don't know. Let's do a few control clicks. These are really profitable. I shift click last time. There you go. Control click. We're prioritizing the most profitable ones. Let some of those finish, then we'll queue up some more. If we went and actually make a pit stop here inside of my territory, because then you'll replenish your manpower while you're at it. And I do hope they change the siege, like the assault siege mechanics, on the basis that this is a little silly. If nothing else, it's micro heavy to have to hit this button over and over, which I hate. All right, sit there. You're going to get some manpower replenished. We'll wait until the end of the month tick, because that's when that happens. The morale happens constantly or daily. Actually, I think it might happen hourly. There you go. All right, well, you guys have assembled a lot of people, but this should be fine. It is completely flat, so we won't get any kind of defensive bonus, but we're going to have, like, vastly superior forces. I'm sure of it. I don't know if we necessarily have a tech edge, but I think we're using the tech better. It's what it's coming down to. One step on these guys. And then go and step on these guys. Oh! I like how our number went up. We did lose some things. We lost about 1,000 dudes. It's just we got some prisoners. But they lost 22,000. That's pretty brutal. F5 units on your flanks. But did the balance did something weird? Or maybe the other one? Because here it was 12. I mean, I just hit the balance again. Is this one weird? No. Maybe that was before the balance? Also, why does it say... I don't know. Sometimes it's drawing display. I definitely clicked here. This unit is definitely going to try to move over here. I'm certain of it. Unless you're being blocked by the forts, but then... I think it's going to redraw the line. We've seen this before. It's really bizarre. How much espionage do I have? 19. You know what? This war is going to be over before we get the spy network. I guarantee. I'm going to tell this army, your job is to hunt armies. Anywhere. Go! Go fight. 20 streams, not yet 1,700. Yeah. Speedrunner I am not. I should pick some random game to, like, attempt to do some amount of speedrunning for. Like, a token one. Not world breaking, but it's like, let's see if I can get a respectable score speedrunning something. Just because it would be so far out of my freaking wheelhouse. Actually, back in the day, when I was a kid, I used to burn through, on the Game Boy, there was a Ninja Turtles game on the Game Boy that I was quite speedy at. That might be fun. I did do the Factorio speed achievements, that's true. Okay, research. This is mostly on the way to other things, although we do have some of those outputs. I should maybe just get a tick of morale here before we jump in. Just in case. There you go. See, I don't think the Hunt army... Well, you're white flag. Do you just not have vision over an army? What's possible? Alright, then I'll just get you to start sieging out some Saxony stuff. And hopefully... We'll probably find... Oh, someone wants a separate piece already. Right, and then it doesn't filter to wheel accept, which is crazy. Yeah, so Austria's already ready to get out of the war. We might separate piece out some people for some humiliate war reps money or something. But I think we're going to try to take, like, a lot of land from Austria, and we might not want to have that much aggressive expansion, although who's going to stop me? So yeah, I'd like to give more pain to Hungary. How are you feeling, separate piece? Yeah, oh, you're pretty far away from wanting to. You're doing that, which is fine. I mean, I can siege out some more Austrian stuff. I am wondering if the thing to do is to... Any war score is fine. Okay, tell you what. Focus siege. Right-click everything. We'll go back to doing that. Go find me forts, please. And then you're going to sit here, and we could probably rush it. I know it says risky again, because we only have a limited amount of manpower. Or infantry. Well, that is a big Austrian army. Can I go and maybe just hunt that guy down? You know what? Actually, let me start here. I don't know where this guy's going. Let's march north and see what we might be able to see over there. And you're going to rush, and then you're going to go to another fort, please. Thank you. Yeah, if these guys are all grouping up, that'll be a little annoying. Oh, downgrade. Sorry. I saw a question, and I was still thinking about it, and I was thinking about something else at the same time. You saw something about downgrading the gold location. I'm like, why would I want to downgrade the gold? That's right. What we want to do is we want to downgrade this from a city back to rural so we get more gold RGOs. So it looks like we can. Their separatism is over. So yeah, let's do it. Presumably downgrading also takes time? Busy clearing a rural settlement. Is that what it's called? Clearing rural settlement. You're probably in there somewhere. Oh, it takes 0 days. You got to finish RGO. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. Just had to unpause for a little bit. Yeah, now we can build tons of these. So, yeah, there you go. More gold. Just go and bulldoze the city. We got to make room for a hyperspace bypass. It happens sometimes. Deal with it. All right, how are the guns? All right, still vaguely moving towards where some of these dudes are. Oh, I would love to go and help my buddies, although I think they're going to be fine. That's Lundberg. I think just one. We didn't get it yet because they're... Oh, they're already on black flag, though. That's interesting. Here, we're just going to run through you in Berlin. We didn't go in with full morale, but that's going to be fine. Well, okay. The damage wasn't exactly what I might have been hoping for. Maybe I should have paused or rebuilt or something longer, but all right. Okay, we got some people attacking this southern stack, which is going to be fine until they... Oh, they're not reinforcing. They're running? Huh. Stop here. I kind of want to run in right away, but I have no morale. Okay, this will be the short route. Okay, so stop there. Rebuild the morale. We'll be the defender. There's at least force here. Yeah, it's flat, but there's force. Morale tick, morale tick, morale tick, morale tick. The infantry in position for siege. Do that. I mean, it's funny. We're effectively fighting this war with just half our army at a time. Oh, we're getting the attrition ticks, which is slowing some things down. Okay, we're not going to go into full morale, but we will be the defender over here. We'll have a numbers advantage to start off with. Oh, and they're moving away and not reinforcing. Oh, shit. We lost way more morale doing the move here. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, the weather tick was real bad. It was winter and everything, too. I mean, we are killing more of them. We just might run out of enthusiasm. Oh, no, we want it. There you go. 2-to-1 ratio. Not too shabby. Let's go and do this. I should probably go and step on these guys, actually. Yeah, go and do that, and then I'll put your automation back on. And so, guns crew. There you go. Follow-up little battle. All right. Let's run you back into our territory to replenish your numbers. Let's go over here. We'll have to cut through some enemy territory. You'll replenish, and then we might siege out some Saxony stuff. Oh! Our ruler died. All right. I could go and replenish you. I don't remember if... Oh. Flat land with pure infantry. We'll still have a 3-to-4 ratio advantage. I'm going to go for it. Okay. Yeah, there you go. They collapsed. Oh, and we actually killed the troops, too. Perfect. Those might have been peasants. Why don't you... It's a long trip to get back to our own territory. But your manpower has gotten a little bit low. Let's go ahead, bring you home for a bit, and do that. New policies. Oh, air religion. Yeah, which doesn't matter, because... And you are... Interesting. Our regent is from the New World. Huh. I'm waiting for the election pop-up. You're completely running out of morale and manpower. Ooh, the attrition here is pretty brutal. All right, let's see here. I like the 100 admin. Everything else is pretty bad, but okay. Well, no, the military is pretty good. So that's 21 across the board, or 210 across the board. This is 190 across the board. I don't know, 80, 40, 190 as well. How old are you? I think I'll go for the Lutheran guy, unless you're also Lutheran. You are 53 versus... Okay, this guy has more total points. I do like a focus on the admin. He has more total points and he's a little younger. I think we'll take this guy. Anyone want to marry him? No, of course not. We could just peace out, but we have more war score to get, I think. Also, some stuff over here got besieged. Yeah, replenish our troops. We can refill our morale by just stopping somewhere, but I want to refill my manpower. Austria, Saxony, yeah, I think they're too large to annex. I think we got a couple of, like, peace, like, war score discount techs so far, but there's no way that we can eat them in one go. Does anyone want a separate peace? Oh, yes. Poland's ready separate peace. You know what? I think we'll just accept that. We don't have any war score against them. It would be nice to take war reps and all those things, but let's just take them out of the math. It'll simplify the war considerably. Only for themselves. Yes, good. There we go. Yeah. Simplifies the AI for my allies, so they're not going to go all the way to Poland. Oh, maybe, yeah. I do have the Lüneburg wants me to give them land. We're going to see. Maybe if we separate peace out Saxony, that'll be the thing. Separate peace out Saxony and then give Lüneburg one piece of land from it. So you know what I'm going to do? My infantry is ready to go. Let's come up here. Let's go to Gifhorn, although some people pronounce it Gif. Actually, I'm one of the people who go Gif as opposed to Gif. Burgers. Burgers are at fault. Petty squabbles. Traditional economy. Oh, I don't want to go traditional economy. I don't know. None of it matters. Okay. Yeah, it's Draft Horn over here. Exactly. This is my territory. I'm surprised we're not seeing more negative numbers, but I guess it's because you're filled. Well, you're still being attritioned over here. But this is my homeland. That's interesting. In EU5, so winter increases the maximum attrition. I guess we just don't have anything else that prevents this because we're hitting a local supply limit. Well, we're under. I saw the attrition thing. So this place has attrition currently. This has still got normal winter, but no attrition meter. So if I moved you here, you'd be fine. This is all the same province. They all have normal winter. But these places had attrition meters. You pronounce it graphic. And yeah, but acronyms and initialisms don't get pronounced. But this in this case would be an acronym. Don't get pronounced the way the root words are pronounced all the time. There's lots of counterexamples. All right. Okay, I think you're pretty much restocked here. Go there, and then over here. Well, that is level 4 fort. Likely fail. I bet you're fine. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, we did. That was a toughie. We got there. Go to hail. And then over here, that's just a level 2 fort. Yeah, I'll rush it. I think that's going to be fine. And then move up over here. Oh. Thank you. That guy died. 20-year-old, not very good. It is sorting by diplomacy, but I'm going to sort by... yeah, there's no one's remarkable here. Maybe I'll take Reinhardt or Reinhold and then give you admin tasks. Although, there's not that many impressive admin tasks. I guess you could do some development. Since you're kind of ass at everything else. Because migration, province control, reduce inflation. Which I could run, but actually we should just kind of fix. I'm assuming, hold on. If I'm assuming if I run this, That'll just end at some point. Oh, we don't have any inflation. And inflation is dropping. So this, I really don't know why there's not a little auto meter for the minting. To just mint as much as possible without raising inflation. Okay, develop province, sort by population. Cologne Bay doesn't have as much control. We'll do Palatinate instead, because the control there is pretty good. This is, it is only a level 2 fort. All right, let's rush it, because we're gonna try to separate piece out Saxony. And over here, push, push, push. And then go to Giraffe Horn. Infantry, well, we're gonna go and just step on those guys for sure. And yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll try to give this land to Lüneburg. Actually, I should give you Pineburg over here. Clean up your borders. Or Buckleberg. No, Pineburg, definitely the priority. We'll step on those guys. Level 2 fort. Let's go. And go there. Food. Oh, it's not winter right now. What is this? Rising inflation. Did we have an effect wear off? We must have, or something. You get inflation now as you raise it to match the inflation with your advisor? Oh! Thank you, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh. Hey, hold on. No, this... Stop bugging me about this law that is going to cost us all our goddamn stability. I guess I'll just right-click you away. Like, yes, I know they can be changed, but it's not like it's not running. Ugh. Silly, silly EU5. Yeah, war score's up there. Dude, does anyone miss the sort of war things being on the bottom? I feel like it's special. Like, it's sort of an alert, it's sort of a condition, but at the same time, it might have benefited from a, you know, the big, like, really pay attention to this kind of thing. There's more land over here. Uyton, maybe? Has the actual fort, so I guess I'll go there. I'm assuming Saxony's more than ready to GG out here. And we've got some war score. Oh no, they're not willing to accept. Really? Okay. I'm shocked. What's the notification flag that looks like an Iroquois doing finger guns? Oh, which one might that be? This one? Iroquois doing finger gun. This one? It's a fun. This is a fun little mini game we can invent. Trying to understand Twitch chat's interpretation of things. Abstract thinking. Is that the one to the left of the family tree crown? This maybe it must have been this. It devastated location, which maybe is like a piece of grain that's sort of dried out and crumbly. That might be what that looks like. It sort of looked to me like a leaping camel or something. Or camel that's rearing up. Like, this is the head of the camel and the hump, and then it's got its rear, like, hindquarters sort of kicking out or something. I love when the art is so... I mean, I'm gonna say questionable. I don't mean low quality art in this case. It's small, right? It's small. I love that we can take this in interactions about it. We got tons of money. I could spend some more. I guess I'll probably just do some extra RGOs because we're almost finished the previous batch. So let's control click a few times. And then what I might do... Actually, do I just want to do more forts? I might want to do more forts in preparation for maybe something with France. Okay, so level 4. Okay, level 4 is the primed fort. We still need this one. That is forested. And that's got some value. Oh, and you're already... So it's level 4... Oh, sorry. I'm misinterpreting. That is level 6. Never mind. Shut up. I guess I could try to do the upgrade all castles thing. Liège here doesn't have any good terrain, but it is a little choke pointy, and it is a place that gets sieged a lot. So I think we'll do that. Oh, we didn't already do Brussels. We'll clearly have to do Brussels. Okay, let me stop there for a mo. You're also confused why your church is losing money. Is my church losing money? Oh, is that one of the buildings that's like complaining about it? Because it's not a tax. I don't know. Hang on. This is my 40 infantry here. Yes. So you're going to go and siege that. Likely to fail. Oh, it is a level 4 fort. That's Bitterfield. Okay, let's send you somewhere else then. Can we see the fort level from here? Oh, 2 levels of fortification. 4 levels of fortification. Okay, let's go to the easier one. Oh, yeah, that's already stripied. Okay. Well, that is hard to see. Is it just me? That's a fairly grayish blue and a slightly bluish gray, right? Almost, maybe even purpley tones. Wow, that is tricky to see. All right, let's send our artillery over to Bitterfield for a proper one. There's an icon building with a red line. Oh, this one here. This, I mean, it's just unprofitable building, period. Some jewelers markets are complaining slightly. And then apparently these guys are losing money at 0. A bunch of our buildings also don't have enough people in them, but I've dismissed those messages. Well, some of them might be coming back. Let's pops with needs. Yeah, these. I keep being like, no, it's fine. What do you expect? I'm not going to do anything about it. Am I going to do downgrades in buildings? I'm usually a little bit more concerned with like employee counts and stuff in Victoria 3 because we have a little bit more ability to control some of those things. Level 4 fort. Is Dresden level 2? Yeah, there you go. We'll keep rushing those. All right, Saxony is more than willing to peace out, but you know what? We'll go ahead and at least go and siege out Dresden. We might be able to take Seda as well. Is it level 2? It is. So we'll go to Seda. We'll take that for some extra war score. I don't know if we need this much, but this is going to be, you know, trivially easy to do. All right, and what I'll do is I'll move over here in case we decide we want. We need a little bit more war score. I might assault with everyone put together. Okay. Oh, I probably have to flip because I occupy this. So I need to change the occupation. Was it here? Nope. Here. There it is. What's the other button? Is it... If I right click, is it release? Transfer pop. Oh, okay. Left click is the occupation of this location. Right click is the entire province. Okay. But yeah, I want to transfer this to Lüneburg. Oh, who I think already has the stripiness over here. Okay. Now. There we go. If I go and cancel it, how do I know? Isn't there a little sign that's like complains? Is it possible? Giving them land in a separate piece doesn't count. So you see here, they've got the, whoa, I'm pissed because you're not giving me land. Whereas it doesn't happen if I'm separate piecing out Saxony. So I assume, I wonder, we could do a little test. Let me do a save. I'm assuming this is not going to work properly. But let's see, if I give them land from Saxony as a separate piece, will that flag not be there on the primary peace deal? Like, okay, I guess I should go through the process in case it does work the way I'm hoping it does. I want war reps. I want all your money. Oh, I guess we could do a humiliate just for funsies. Take over market center. relocates. Yeah, I don't know if I care about that. I don't know, maybe? But it'd be too much. Okay, I'm assuming we're going to have to revert. Yeah, Pineberg over here. I'm giving it to Lüneburg. Yeah, we're not transferring over here. That's fine. Another we expected land is shown in the send demand tooltip. Oh, and the other one. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Now, what I assume is if I then go here, you're still cranky. And they're still cranky. Yeah, that doesn't apply. So the question becomes, do I still want a separate piece out Saxony? And I think the answer is yes on the basis of we get a bunch of money and war reps. So I probably should still separate piece them out. And then Pineberg doesn't matter because it's part of Saxony. So it's not like I can leave Pineberg ungiven to Lüneburg to give it as part of the primary peace deal. So I might still have just wanted to give them land on the basis that they're my bro. Or I might not give them land on the basis that, honestly, Saxony's probably has a hard time with the fact this is divided. Yeah, what I could do is just main peace deal. So I could do a single main peace deal, and then I could give land to Lüneburg in that main peace deal. But then I wouldn't be able to take money from Saxony by itself. Because I could only take money from Austria and only war reps from Austria. I want to separate peace out Saxony. So the only question at this point is, do I revert so I don't give Pineberg to Lüneburg? And you know what? Screw it. They deserve it. What the hell? Let's just do that. We wanted a separate piece, so we did. Now, I don't think there's it's got the little sue for peace indicator, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. No, they can be. Like Strasbourgium, I can't separate piece out. Yeah, see? This is exactly it. This would be piecing out the entire alliance. I think this is kind of a mistake. There should not be a sue for peace button enabled here for Strasbourgium, because I'm not separate piecing out with them. It's only Austria, so this should just be gone. So we could fight Hungary just a little bit more, and then we'd probably be able to ask them for a bunch of money, which I think I kind of want. We have a land on the north coast. Oh, we have a little vassal on the north coast. Are we somewhere? Who's what? Where's my diplomat mode? The Elbe Marshes. That's us here, I think. That's our... Did I release them? Did I eat them? The right of Wolgast. Oh, Coburg is owned by this. We could give Coburg to Lüneburg. That I like quite a bit. Because, yeah, they're not going to want any of the land down here anyway. I like the idea. We could give this to Lüneburg, hopefully. Wait, you're saying this is me? Oh, it's occupied by Austria. It is me. What the? When did that happen? Did I annex these guys? Was this Elbe? I don't think so. Elbe was like over here. Yeah, maybe an ally gave me this. Maybe when we helped out Denmark, they gave me this territory? In the peace deal? All right. Could be. Okay, anyway, if we go to the war map mode. Yeah, I mean, we could go and siege some stuff over here, and maybe Lüneburg would want it. I think Lüneburg's just not getting any land out of this, except for the fact that I did in the separate peace deal. And I think the game should be changed to note that. Because I think the way the give me land in the peace deal is worked is that they just look at like piecing out the war as a whole. But it should be like almost a tag of like, you gave me land as part of a peace deal in this war period, a separate peace or not. Maybe the argument is like, well, why are they still in the war now when they've gotten the land? But it's like, well, I gave you the land and you're going to honor the rest of the war at that point. I mean, they could always separate peace out later. Yeah, I kind of wish that. Yeah, what happened to the Elbe Marshes? I'm confused, but anyway, Sure, whatever. Anyway, let's, I guess we're going to bring our troops south. Maybe we'll just come over here and re-siege this stuff. I don't know when we got that land. Presumably it still caps at 25% for the tick. I haven't really had to worry about that before. I like how none of this is a tooltip. Awesome. That would have been useful, but sure. You are... Is this the white flag? Well, the gray flag? Or that's the movement lock. That art is not helpful. Turn around a sec. Well, actually, this is the 40 infantry. You go step on these guys, and we'll get you to besiege some stuff. This is my guns army. Stop. Where are you going? Hamburg. We're not going to have our full morale, but... Oh, we didn't get there in time. Okay. Our army is quite big, so it moves slow. Move down to there. If we were to peace out with Austria now... 40% war score. They'd probably be willing to give us quite a bit more than that, though. So we could flip Strasbourgum to be a vassal of us, but I think I'd just rather eat them. We want Freiburg because of the silver there. I'm just trying to, like, sort of think kind of radius from Strasbourg here. Why are you still willing to give me more land, huh? Oh, it's because I'm holding control and then using WASD to move around, so the map mode is changing. So they're willing to give me all this, and they're still willing to give me more. Yeah, what is aggressive expansion? Let's assume I want the war reps and all their money. They're still willing to do it. Humiliate's too far. You can live without humiliate, though. I mean... Why not? Is Lüneburg happy because they realize that there's no land they want? We did go and load this up immediately after we peaced. I don't even think we even unpaused. I'm wondering if Lüneburg realizes, maybe, first of all, maybe they did recognize that I gave them land, or they're in a situation where, like, we don't want any of this land. Where's France in all this? Getting pretty far. Did you guys see France? France might... I wonder if France doesn't care because rivalry? I'm looking for a blue flag. No, that's Peruzzi. What's this? Does France really not give a crap? Ah, yes, it includes the silver location, which is right over here. Freiburg. Freiburg! Let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's the most French thing ever. Done. What could possibly go wrong? This is fine. Okay. Let's bring you guys to Strasbourg, and then we might have to do a little rubble busting with you. I don't know. Anyway, everybody is going to get to start integrating. I don't think it matters what we pick with who. All 5 of them, shit or not, have to work on integrating. I think I failed to click here somewhere. Don't really care about order. I mean, small provinces will integrate faster. Bigger provinces are more important to integrate, so it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen. I mean, maybe actually I would prefer just like get the smaller ones out of the way as quick as possible. I don't think it makes much of a difference one way or another. Oh, do we have? I think there is an integrate area tech, but we don't have it yet. I think we saw it. A lot of fun 5 years and truce expires. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, this would be a great time for the automation of diplomacy to make friends with the most dangerous countries, etc., etc. I mean, we're never going to be friends with France, right? I think we rival them, so it's a little funny that this is even an option. You know, and I know it also drops antagonism, which is something we could do. Let's drop a few on those. Denmark loves me, so you're fine. I don't know if these guys are going to care. You know what? Maybe Steel might join. They're strong. I don't know. We've gone and like spanked them numerous times. Maybe they like it. I don't know. It's fine. I'm not here to judge. All right, I'm going to drop the fort maintenance. And I think the army maintenance. I don't think I'm going to sit around drilling people. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find all my castles. Oh, in every market. Click this. That's not what I want. I want... Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I still have to do it this way. But it is going to be an easy way. Oh, right. That will send us over our fort limit. Hold on a second. I want to cancel upgrade, not necessarily destroy fort. Also, okay, it's supposed to click to go to location. Yes. Do we want to keep a thing here? You are completely flat land. I'm going to dismantle your castle. That's barracks. Yeah, I will go and cancel this one outright. Trier is one we just queued up. It is not completely flat land. It is hilly, so we'll let that finish. Oh, and Liège, right. I'd queued that one up manually. Cologne. Cologne's a pretty important place. Even though it's completely flat land, I will go and star fort it. And Reims is... It is foresty. What about Solingen? Did we already upgrade you? You're completely flat. You're going to be between... Okay. I'm going to go and get rid of... there we go. Get rid of that castle. Because, yeah, it's not number of forts. It's fort levels. And I just want the forts that we have to be as good as possible. And yet I was going to leave you here, yeah, because your terrain was... Oh, no, this is totally flat. No, I do want to cancel this one. Let's click. Oh, I think I trashed the castle, but it still had the build star fort command in there. Okay. All right. Let's figure out... I guess we could use the fort map mode, but... Frankenberg is totally flat, which doesn't seem like a good location for a fort. So I'm going to go and take this one down. Yeah, we're just going to try to consolidate a bit more. That's flat there, but we're starting to look at a bigger area. Oh, no. There you go. Eichwege. This place is hilly and forested. Perfect. So I'm going to take this one down. Because the reason is I want people to, like, if I want to defend a fort, I want to be the defender for it. This is forested in Gotha. I mean, there is going to be one nearby here. But that's otherwise. I'm going to keep it in Bayreuth. Because gold, even though it's completely flat. This is hilly and forested. Do we? Hold on. No, I want to defend the gold location. Oh, wait a minute. Well, you already have a star fort. Perfect. But yeah, I think I'll keep this one. This is all. Yeah, no, okay. Fort, thank you. New market. We might keep a new market because we've got the actual market center in Nuremberg. It doesn't have its own castle, which might be fine. This one's a city and everything. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Regensburg is completely flat. I think I'm going to remove it. That's got some foresty stuff. I might leave this one here. Oh, it's already upgraded. Okay. This one is not upgraded and it's crap. Can I right-click over here to get rid of it? You know, that'd be too convenient. I got to go and mouse over the teensy tiny little button over there. Gunsberg is level 2 and completely flat. And Ulm, of course, is one of the most important cities in the entire game. So obviously we have to keep a castle there. So I'm going to get rid of the one in Guns. And Bitter is at least hilly. And it's got the higher level fort anyway. Okay, Ulm, I'll level yours up. And yeah, basically, I'm just trying to do a little trimming. You're already upgraded. You're level 2, but you're forested and hilly. Congratulations, you're getting an upgrade. Yeah, and this was forested and hilly. And did I already queue this one up? No, but I will. This one's hilly. What about Baden? Baden's completely flat. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the one in Baden. I'll level the one. Ooh, there's another one over here. That's hilly and forested. This is hilly and not forested. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the one in Wool. And then upgrade this one. D upgraded. Does the fort map mode show you fort levels? I think so, because I think this is the lower level one. Yeah. Or there's the other building screen, but... And then we don't get the terrain in the tooltip. This one's really good. I wonder about getting rid of this one. Oh, this is still foresty, and it's on the border with France. Well, border-ish. No, I'm going to keep this one. Oh, and it's already queued up. Okay. And yeah, we're spending money, and I'm fine with that. Let's let this chooch for a bit. Can we shrink a category? Yeah, let's shrink the constructions. Because that is a long freaking list. We might get some temporary, like, masonry shortages or something. All right, here's the coalition, baby. I'm shocked that people would consider a coalition against us. I mean, what did we ever do to everyone? And yeah, probably revolt soon too. We might get some people supporting the revolts. Maybe I should keep up my maintenance. And therefore, if I'm keeping up my maintenance, maybe I should be drilling. Coalition time, baby. Coalition goes brr. All right. I'm going to go and build some more troops, just mostly as a way to dissuade people from joining the fight against me. So over here, let's just try arbitrarily. We're going to decide sort of EU4 style, even though that's not the way the combat works here. Let's arbitrarily try to decide to keep the sort of melee and artillery about balance. Now, hopefully we can trim down on the cavalry at some point. Actually, I think I did re-enqueue the cavalry tech, didn't I? No, maybe I didn't. I was like, let's not bother. Do I just disband the cavalry at this point? If I'm not going to upgrade them... Yeah, we could add some extra auxiliaries as well. How much does this one have? Well, this one doesn't have any. This one's got 3 supply wagons. So let's throw 3 in our other siege one too. Yeah, I think the cab's actually detrimental. I'm thinking about just getting rid of them. That's a lot of research. It's expensive. Well, a lot. That is, we do about 2.5, about 3 a month. It's about 6 or 7 months worth of research. for 7 or 8 months worth of money. Let's do it. We'll have to take out a loan. We'll repay pretty quickly. And yeah, I think I am going to go. I think I'm going to disband the cavalry. Let's get rid of them. Which is disband. Yeah, it did go back into our manpower pool. Cool. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, let's go and try to keep sort of a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't know if that's a magic number in this game. No clue. Like, probably not. And it's not necessarily there was a magic number in the other one. The other in EU4 is basically enough infantry to cover the front line, maybe a couple of spares to reinforce, a few cav to do the flank bonus thing, and then just artillery. Yeah, almost no loan. I guess I won't immediately go and buy the units here. $1,200. Yeah, there you go. Well, I got the loan. More people might be willing to join too because their number count just went down, but... Oh, there's the war. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right. Wait. Didn't it just say someone was declaring war on us? I mean, I got a bunch of join the coalition message. Didn't it say Holland declared war on us? Oh, is it rivaled? Oh, okay. All right. I saw Vile Holland did something and there was like a boom sound and I was like, oh, that must be the war deck. But no. Okay. Let's repay the loan first. Because a Strasbourgian always pays his debts. And start building infantry units. And like, you know what I want to be able to do? I want to be able to flag some of these as obsolete. Or, you know, the default sorting for this should just be by regiment size. Because, like, I don't want to build these guys. They're super obsolete now. Maybe there's a reason you'd want to do it. You build those and then upgrade them. I don't know. And then I'm still going to do this. It doesn't cost more. It takes longer to recruit, but they start with some experience, which is fine. And there you go. We only have so much money, but we're going to start trickling it in there. Okay, I'm not going to spend... Yeah, we can lose 5 prestige or 7... Yeah, no. So it's a 10 prestige swing. It's okay, we don't need prestige. We already reached our kingdom level. That was the important thing. I might let a little bit more bank up before I go and train some more troops just because it'll be more convenient to do all at once. Good, you guys are going to go over there. Lovely. Ooh, wayward weather. Alrighty. So many tiny nations against our tiny nations. Unfair. I guess because it came and went. Organization... Yeah, okay, there we go. Keeping you pinged over there might be good, but I'm also going to go and hotkey you. It'd be nice to get, like, the effective strength of this coalition. I don't know if there's an easy way to see that. Oh, France is back over in England, huh? Yeah, they keep doing that. It would be great to jump on France while this is happening. And we'd said, oh, we got to keep an eye on France to know when they go into a war. But unfortunately, we're not in a situation to do anything with. Yes, I know we have non-encroaching provinces. I'm trying my best here. If we can get the parliament to come in, I think we can get... As I say that, it comes up. Because I think we can do an integration bonus one. Not all the time. I don't know what decides which of these debates are available. If there's a randomness, if it's based on flags. Because sometimes there's one that boosts your integration a bunch. Would have been nice. Army exercises... You know, maybe we should just get a bunch of army tradition. I don't know how quickly this decays. And we'd have to go and do some other things for it. I do like all the sponsor cathedral. You get some relationship boosts with a few people. Get some Diplo rep, which, I don't know, may be helpful. Increase the control in places. Oh, wait, this builds a bunch of counting houses? I keep forgetting to build counting houses. Okay, and then it's got the monthly control while it's running. Oh, yeah, you know what? I like it. We're going to have to give up some things. Hopefully it's not a pain in the ass. Okay, it did start 29, which isn't bad. Shake up Army Academy. Lose Army Tradition. How much Army Tradition do we have? I mean, we'd be losing most of it, but I don't know how much of a problem that would be. I like the increased opinion. This doesn't matter. Screw it. There. That gets us 54%. A negative event might knock it down. We may have to be ready to respond. Oh yeah, the control boost is going to be nice. I'll wait until the debate is over and maybe start spending on army again, because it's going to build a bunch of buildings. I mean, we'll be fine. An extra cabinet seat. Yes, please. You guys are suck, but we're going to go for Leonard here, which actually, overall, not too bad. And of these guys, he's got the highest military. I suppose we could also just try to buy another one. It costs Republican tradition, I think, right? It says gold, but it's not actually Republican. But 52 is fine. Sure. And then we can throw in some more integration. Ooh, we got a gift sub. Hang on a second. Yeah, I missed. Jonesy Pants. Thank you very much for the 10 gift subs to the channel. Sorry, I'm being a little distracted. I'm always distractible. Sometimes it's worse than others. But yeah, we'll let this finish. I mean, I'm sure we got tons of money right now. We'll let it finish. Then we're going to spend a bunch of money on some troops. Interesting that your army at just over 50k moves slower than the infantry army at 46k. One of the slower movements due to artillery. Oh, it's not the. Sorry, I know that was an old message from Snafu. It's not the size of the army in terms of number of dudes in it. It's the size of the army in terms of the number of regiments in it. And our bastards. Oh no, we got a positive event, so it's fine. The 40 infantry is literally 40. Well, now they're 43 because I put the auxiliaries in there. 40, and I can't find where you find it in game, but it has been reported to people that once you get past 40 regiments, then you lose something like 2% speed per extra regiment. So our 40 regiment infantry, even though it had more people because the infantry stacks are huge, even though it had more people, moved at full speed. Whereas this one, which had a smaller total count, moved slower because with all the cavalry in there, even though the cavalry were only 600 dudes per regiment, we had a lot of regiments in here, and therefore that was slowing it down. Or it's possible the types of units also have a speed built in, but it's the number of regiments. So now this army here is going to get a bit of a speed hit. We actually might want to redesign this to be something like, say, 37 infantry, plus the 3 auxiliaries, and then it would still be moving at full speed. It is the frontage in the... It is the frontage that indicated about the symbol above. Oh, it's above the frontage symbol is what you're saying. On this screen or the other one? Because these are, like, this is used frontage. There's unit weight. But I don't know how to see if that impacts speed. Or is it on this screen? Because we got frontage. Frontage symbol for the one with too much. I think you're gonna have to be more actually specifical. Because yeah, I would love to be able to see the direct speed feedback. Then we got, like, I got used frontage, or okay, the frontage symbol is the 3 stacked things, the 3 stacked boxes, which I don't see over there. Look at the unit on the map. Oh, unit is too large there. Movement speed is reduced. Okay. Okay, so it's not regiment size, or it is. It's based on the frontage. So this regiment, there we go. And this one doesn't have the symbol. So when we see these boxes on the unit on the map itself, so not that's my problem. I kept looking at all the goddamn screens. Why? I'm still surprised. This has got a debuff here, and the food. We got the food there. We got that. So it's not unit weight. It has nothing to do with unit weight. There's a frontage indicator here. Like, we're not crazy, right? We don't actually see. Do we not actually see our frontage limit anywhere here? As opposed to here. Unit too large, frontage. As far as I know, it's not indicated anywhere else. That's insane. And we've already established that the little symbols that show up above here are terrible. The only one that's really visible is food. It's nice bright green. But the locked movement one sucks. The with like the white flag, like runaway army, broken army sucks. Okay. Okay, that's quite good. So actually, we barely have to trim this down there because each frontage reduces it by whatever. So we don't even see the frontage count over here, but presumably we would only have to go and lower this a tiny little bit to eliminate the penalty. Although that's really annoying to spot. Okay. Okay. I want to move. Can I filter by artillery? Why is this user interface so bad? Okay. So we do get, there we go. If I just do this, this army here is no longer exceeding its frontage. So this one would move at full speed. And there's nothing stopping us from just moving two armies together. I removed a lot of the frontage with the, with the cavalry removing that. That already improved the situation dramatically. This was barely over its limit. But now, in theory, and we can't confirm it, we can't confirm that this is barely at its frontage limit. We'd have to add units to this until we got the little message. Because there's the used frontage, but that's not what we're talking about. Because I can use 36 frontage, and then... Huh. Yeah, we really need a better feedback for that. Anyway, our parliament finished. We built those extra buildings, and so we know we've got tons of money left over. I'm going to start kitting out this army over here. So, yeah, we're going to go and get... Is there a... There's no just quick and easy bulk builder over here. Like, just build me X number of things. I guess we are getting the template builder in the next patch, so that's going to help. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I only have one type of artillery. So it obsoleted the old artillery. Why do I have multiple types of infantry? 1, 2. Oh, and then I'm out of money. Okay. Recruit 3 musketeers. Anyway, I was going to try to go for 20 and 20 over here. Non-integrated provinces, we're working on it. Rival war, yeah, we're going to not worry about that right now. No one is going to accept the money, so I'm just going to right-click you away because you'll annoy me. We have to move you to another province, I think. One with lots of food. Yeah, we'll just move you over into this area. Should be fine. Put up the food load. There we are. Excellent. Before getting more army, repay that. Oh, we did repay the loan. Yeah, sorry, hell. I mean, blink and you miss it, right? Hello. More tax money. Look at our money. Making almost 1,500 ducats a month right now. Do, 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 do. Build county houses. Turn. Oh yeah, the new road builder over here too. Yeah, okay, we could take a little beat. To tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build 6 more artillery, and then we're going to go back to infrastructure building. Means. Okay. There. Okay, one integration is done. Integrate. Wherever. Okay. We didn't re-enable the colony automation. You know what? I think we probably could. Exploration and colony. Let's keep that going. 1.5 income, strongest army, still not a great power. No. In fact, we've lost some rank. We're down to 23. I think the world is conspiring to keep us down here. It's because, you know, they don't appreciate us being a republic. Which actually might literally be true. Off liquor. Oh, that's an overseas market. I didn't accidentally start building units overseas or something crazy, did I? Construction. Oh, it's because it's exploration. They don't have the source. You know what? Turn off that exploration. Weak little republic, yeah. No one wants to marry us. Oh, building count cost discount. Well, that's convenient timing. Counting houses, libraries, bridges, canals. So we only have one more of these in the Strasbourg market itself. Yeah, if we get rid of this... Oh, there's only a couple more places that are possible right now. Okay, well that's done. And then if I want a library... Really? All right, peasant shortages. University. I control or shift click that. So that's as many as we are allowed. Some requirements not met in some places. That's fine. Lock. Pound lock canal. Nothing. Bridges. Oh, quite a few. Yeah, build all the bridges we can. Who doesn't love bridges? Yeah. Oh, right. Our estates were maybe spamming out libraries. Oh, that's fine. Cool. Oh, hospitals. Yeah, probably, maybe. I might go to roads before hospitals. Yeah, I think I will. So, because road building is super annoying right now, until they improve the UI for that, a little mod, it just auto queues up building roads in such a way that improves proximity. We set a floor, so it's never going to spend more than 4,000 bucks. So at the start of the month, it's going to queue up some roads, and it's going to do that every month for me. Because it's annoying. I'm going to try not to bitch about the specific user interface this time, and trust that you believe me when I say the road building UI sucks. Careless trying to play his console is greatly offended. Countess. Someone's going to get a CB on us. Okay. Come at me, bro. Everyone already wants to come at me. Nuremberg keeps having food problems. We're going to have to go and conquer some more, like, food-making places in this market. What our Baltic possessions look like? Yeah, maybe we should go and, like, break them off. Yeah, they have 0%. Is there a... How do I... Oh, create subjects. That's what I'm looking for. Let me pause in case I do, or save, I mean, in case I do something stupid here. Because I would just like this to become a vassal. Because we have 0 control, so they're not useful to us. Can I just click on you? No. That would be too convenient. Do I... Yeah, I think I want custom. There it is. And now I can click on that. Vassal. Select a ruler. I don't care. Okay. Improved opinion. Diplomat mode. There you go. That's sort of greenish of that. And I don't see any other green that would beg to be vassalized. Oh, those want to make people for my cabinet? Or no. Because I don't think I can hire women in my cabinet. That's one of the reasons I chose a woman there. Because it's fair, and it wouldn't remove one of our people here. They're just oh, I think one of our people... we may have been integrating that. That may have been what was going on there. Yeah. So we were sort of wasting integration on something we didn't need. The Princedom of Slop. I know it doesn't say slop, but... Death... Okay, one of our reps. General of Guns just died. I think I'm going to go... Cabinet. Spend gold, as in Republican tradition in this case, to hire someone. To hopefully have better stats, yeah. They do at least generate some half-decent people. And in theory, with point 11, apparently courtiers are going to get married properly now, which might have been causing some of our problems, why we have no courtiers ever. Unintegrated, we're working on it. Troops, 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 money, 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 yeah. So our money is never going to go much really above 4,000, because we're going to keep spending it, which I'm fine with. General of Guns. Okay, well, we're losing all our generals. Feels like someone's going around assassinating them, but also that way I think was 77, I think it said. So that's fairly legit. Just running on speed 5 right now. Oh, is this occupied by Scotland? Scotland! Scotland! I don't think France might have pieced out. I don't remember if there's an easy way. Yeah, probably. What's the war symbol? Is it the cross swords? Yeah. So France isn't in a war anymore. England is fighting Scotland and Connaught. As two separate wars, I think. Scotland. Some prudes just joined a coalition against us. All right. Wow, these guys are really disloyal. And yeah, it's so good to have grabbed more territory. Yeah, this is part of the HRE, so we'd have to go into war more. Oh yeah, barbarians in the coalition against us. Yeah, building all the roads is critical. And then there might be a few more infrastructure buildings we want. RGOs, different things. But we might go back to military building. Oh, I'm still building a spy network with Austria. Reached 99, never got busted. Can we steal maps? No, they don't have any. Here, let me sabotage the reputation. With Bohemia. There you go. Excellent. Hang on, that doesn't even use up. I'm still at 94. It's just that you need a oh, sabotage reputation is only a 5. I'm sorry, would that cost me $3,500 to fuck up their... Wow, that's insanely expensive. I mean, I guess screwing up their cabinet is actually pretty brutal. Yeah, I'm just going to cancel spy network, and maybe we'll spend it more, maybe we won't care. Do we still have a cabinet head? Let's hope. Yeah, we do. We picked someone who was fairly young. I think it was 22 or something like that when we did it. Oh, money's going up. Let's give it another monthly tick here. We might be done our road building. Okay, what we're going to do is this. We're going to set market access mode, reset. So this is going to try to now build roads that give, theoretically, better market accessibility. We might be able to make another market over here, actually. I guess that's one of the things we could have pieced out for. It's interesting. All right. this should be fine. I will call in, assuming they're going to say yes. Well, why would I call you? You're going to be too far away, but let's just make sure. I mean, we're using up some favors. Presumably. I might have to go and specifically look for favors. I mean, this should be trivially easy. I think, assuming no one else joined on the other... Oh, no. I really shouldn't have bothered. But I was like, oh, we'll deal with this quickly. But no one joined. No one was supporting the independence of my rebels. All right, that was foolish. Let's just tell you to focus siege. You guys will path on your own. Yeah, they rebelled right next to the world's best army. Not necessarily the biggest army, but definitely the best. Are you getting your full morale before you go and do the focus siege? I wonder what the logic of this thing is. Annoyingly... Oh, you still only have a level 2 fortress. Good. I'm gonna say, annoyingly, someone's been building a bunch of high-level forts over here. Niagara is mad with me. Oh, yes. Let's Royal Marry with our vassal. Oh, the prisoner. I think the prisoners go away at the end of the war. I don't think we get to keep the prisoners after the peace happens. No, those are gone. And yeah, we disbanded the cavalry. Two guns, two cabinets, Salzburg's drift. We have to do another rename on some of these guys. I'm so looking forward to the template builder. I always enjoyed the template builder in EU4 because it was really satisfying to be like, I have an optimized things, or at least a preference. So, I just want them to do the right thing. And in this case, what I would do is I would simply, assuming we could see the frontage meter properly, I would just want to build an army that is optimized for a certain frontage size, and then use the template to force everything to do that. Yeah, the AI did the rush siege there, I think. Those guys, that's done. Carpet siege. Oh, it's gonna break up the armies and stuff. Don't carpet siege. These are auto sieging actually, so I think it's just done. But just in case, I'll say focus siege. Focus everything that's left. I think the remaining places are just finishing the auto siege. There you go, we're at 100%. Annex Revolter. Actually, can I also take your money? There. Where's Strasbourg? There it is. I have a harder time finding it now that the borders have changed. And then I was sending one to Durlac. And then one is going to sit in, I don't know, Nagold or something like that. Okay. Food shortages is fine. Coslin still isn't super happy. That's okay. I mean, we can always support loyalists there, something like that. I mean, it's fine if they don't want to support me in a war. Like, it's fine. Just chill there. It's okay. I don't mind. So, a bunch of roads are still building. And power is still good. No one's complaining. None of the armies are complaining about food shortages. Yeah, the revolt may have canceled the fort upgrades. I'm not sure. We'll give it a beat and we'll take a look at things. At this point, we're getting fewer forts. So, see, and I think in EU4, the icons for forts change. Maybe only in the fort map mode. Yeah, I don't remember. Do we have 2 forts here? We do. These are both going to be totally flat land. I don't feel like we need both of these. They're both ports. This one's got half the population. On the other hand, maybe, I don't know, maybe I do want 2 coastal forts. Sure. Maybe pirates. Yeah, well, we don't care about pirates. All right, back to speed 5. Mm-hmm. So again, we're letting some roads auto build. We want to be the economic hegemon. We did go up to 20. We're at 23 rank. We're back up to 20. I mean, this fluctuates like crazy. I thought Canadians were supposed to be peaceful. Usually goes money or your lives. Quill goes money and your lives. Yeah. Hey, I let them have their lives. All right. Another revolt. Everything down south here is fine. Again, let's just double check. Yeah, no one's jumped in. We're going to be okay. Please go focus siege. The works. Go. Speed 5 wartime, baby. Rush. Ooh. Okay, maybe not quite speed 5. Speed 4 ought to do it. Oh, integration done. Likely to fail. Yeah, see, now we're sieging out high-level forts. That's only level 2 still. Level 2, but it's kind of a smaller group of people. Oh, it's probably fine. Let's go for it. And then we finished a lot of integrations. Into 1. 2. 3. And 4. And then we'll have one more place not yet integrating, but we're about to finish another one. So, this is a different rebellion because things are flipping ownership instantly. This is a revolt civil war. Was the other one called just a rebellion? Why is this one flipping the territory back immediately? Like the Stellaris CBs that are like the Total War ones. Remember to prioritize the top roads, the new silver location. I think they were built. We could double check on that after this is cleaned up. We could probably still try these. We just might lose some more. Likely to fail. I think this lies. Yeah, see, it's fine. It is counting as liberated immediately. Where's that level should not flip the rebels? Well, I mean, presumably what they're doing is they're turning the troops themselves too, right? Okay, so we'll make sure here that from Strasbourg, but again, we got the auto road builder. Well, it didn't actually complete it. Make sure you got a road that goes right to Freiburg, please. Just to make sure. But I'm betting it's not going to maybe change the proximity. It's probably... I mean, assuming we have faith in the mod, and who knows how it works. Let's just move everyone here, and then we'll rush this last one. Like, maybe this isn't actually improving the proximity, but still. Yeah, I was gonna say, why are there 2 sieges? There you go. Civil War is over. Okay. Hopefully that's the last rebellion for a bit. I don't know. Insurance, 60%. Yeah, no, it should be fine. All right, redeploy. And let's go and drop our maintenances now. Shoot. Execute the ringleaders. Mm-hmm. I mean, yes, it's very important to punish people responsible for a civil war. Otherwise, you know, a few decades, or for the next century, you're still going to have the exact same problems nonstop. Maybe a century and a half. It's very important. Leave it to Twitch chat to add shit for war crimes. Buenas tardes. Cookie? From Puerto Rico? From PR? Or you just got some random letters at the end of your name. That's possible too. Okay, that's fine. Maybe a top fort in Freiburg. Protect silver. That's not a terrible idea. It's hilly and forested. And there's a fort in Furstenberg, but it is only tier 2. Now, Furstenberg is also hilly and forested. Okay, you know, I love the idea. Let's go and build a star fort here. And it's not putting us over our limit, so let's not worry about tearing this down currently. Yeah, I love that idea. Good call. Also, max out the silver RGO, please. Even if you don't have enough people right now, it's fine. If you build it, they will come, right? And there's infantry, money. Oh, okay. We may be caught up on some of our road building now. Yeah, so what I'm going to do... I'll go back to Proximity Road, do one more reset, give it a month tick, and just see if anything rebalances, and then we'll see where we're at there. Oh, we actually see the situation data. That's interesting. But some of the roads are still building. Okay. All right, turn that off. Good. I might even want more manpower buildings. I don't know. Yeah, well, our money is going crazy. Let's do the first thing, which I like to do, which is the RGO situation. Because first of all, yeah, see, these are making huge money. In fact, I'm going to... No, just control click a few times. There you go. Build all the ones that'll be 20 plus profitable in a few years. Interview France Teutons War. Ooh. That's interesting. So 100k units per side. Intervene. Or just declare. Oh, we'd have to fight Scotland. Who would want to fight Scotland? That sounds terrible. I know it says we could probably lose this war. It's only because they think that we'd be fighting twice as many people as we've got. What they don't know is that that's like mostly, that's the peasant number. Again, we probably have a similar-ish number of professional troops. No, they did resolve that. What? Look at the names over here. France, Scotland, or France, England. Crossing it out. You know I want to, right? We all want to. Okay, here's what I propose. The guns and second army, we're going to do a merge and split to balance those two out. This is still... Actually, I'm going to take out the... 3 musketeers out of here. Well, no, you're already not overweighted. Never mind. Let's keep you there. 40 infantry, sort of arbitrary number. Plus you've got 3 auxiliaries now, which is going to be good. And we can just train a few more troops. I think you're even... Maybe 3 more infantry just to technically put it in balance. And then some cannons as well. Let me go 5 cannons. And 8 more musketeers. Or that many, because then we'll run out of money. I don't think France is in the coalition, which is good. Although, if we get AE specifically against them by warring at them, maybe they would join the coalition. Hold on. It'd be fun, though, wouldn't it? Split these guys in half. And then, do you have food? No, your province food is negative. Could pull you backwards, I suppose. But no, there's got to be a food province. Wow. I mean, it is winter right now, but that's actually good to take a glance. Okay, so over here, they're still food positive even in the winter. Let's send you there. Send you over to Parmesan. I know that's not Parmesan. Cores are nice. Integration still there. I mean, we should probably wait until the integration at least is done, just to get bang for a buck. Although a few are finishing here. You have a supply. That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe auxiliary? I don't know if there's one in this era. Yeah, I don't see anything. And as I say, look at the military tree, but I think some of it weirdly might have been under the scientific revolution thing. Oh, there's a grand marketplace. We should queue that. Well, hold on. I want to wait until I've double-checked some military stuff. Proximity cost is in the queue. Correct section. Oh, military tactics. Okay, we need these extra techs. Maybe we should reduce the antagonism we receive. And the army morale. Okay. Navy? Who uses a navy? Not us. Oh, yeah, there is a wagon train upgrade. There it is. Okay, Grand Marketplace. Like, we could wait for some of the military techs to kick in. But this seems like a good option. A supply limit upgrade, too. Did we get that one? Let me see. Supply. First of all. There we go. What else has supply in it? Board depots. Right, I don't tend to build the supply depots. Logistics distance, we already have. Okay. Kind of just want to go. Now, we wouldn't have a CB. Yeah, we'll have to wait for the CB. Which could be fabricated to spy stuff. I think we're probably due for a parliament. I don't know exactly. But yeah, that'll be our go time. Hopefully some of the techs will kick in. I might, as we keep sort of peeking out over here, maybe I should drill. How much? Yeah, let's drill the armies. Is there a hotkey for it? No, we did sticky the thingy, but... Pause. Drill, drill, drill. Integrate. I think there was just one more integration to do. Does this guy have more military skill? I hate that it doesn't actually tell us there. No, he's only 52. So we should use this guy to integrate. Oh, no, there's tons more. Oh! Did it sort of get messed up a little bit from the rebellion, maybe? Or maybe the last time I signed it, there was a war going on, so I didn't have the full list? Okay. What are we going to fight France for? For fun. Oh, specifically, we'd like land over here. Because, remember, our capital... Actually, let's go to the proximity map mode. Right? Our capital is here. We'd love this land, because it should be fairly close to our capital. We're not looking at necessarily what resources it's got, because, you know, a gold mine very far away and with no control might be worth less than whatever we take over here. Need to seed the wine. Yes. Integrate, integrate, integrate. So, yeah. Let the integration go, wait for Parliament, get a CB. So we are going to wrap up here in a moment. Oh. We are going to wrap up here in a moment. But yeah, we can Parliament. It's a little late here for the expand road networks here, buddy. We built all the roads we want. Promote members of the burghers. Oh, would this give us a new leader? That might be worth doing. Or cheaper forts. Okay, what I can sort of see us doing, hold on. We haven't upgraded everything. Okay, I know that we're not going to... Yeah, no, sorry, wrong meter. I know that we're not actually going to be drilling right now with the army maintenance set low. Well, no, you know, I'm not convinced. I'm wondering, even though it doesn't say it, is it possible? Yeah, okay. Okay, this does work. Yeah, army maintenance minimum. Yeah, so this does work exactly the same as it worked in EU4. You can have your army maintenance set to the bottom. Whatever army you set to drill consumes 100% maintenance. So that's exactly the way it worked as EU4, which I like, because sometimes I just want to drill one of my armies. Mostly that came up when we wanted to drill an army with a particular leader, because they could get events to boost them up. Okay, so there you go. So what I want to do is I want to bank some more cash so that we can run this, so we can upgrade, or start the upgrade on more of our forts. And then we'll use this to get another CB. This is basically going to be very similar to how we started this episode, which was, I think at the end of last episode, we'd done the CB. Oh yeah, because we'd done it a little further ahead of time so we can do some prep work. But we're gonna pull the trigger pretty damn fast. Because we would need to take advantage of the fact that they're in a state of war right now. I mean, how active is this war? Oh, they're getting the asses kicked. This is not going to last very long. Oh, integration bus with the... Oh, that's what people are excited about. Yeah, okay. We're definitely going to run that. We'll probably have to give away some favors, especially if we're also going to use a CB manufacturing. We may have to give away a lot of things to make this work. I think that's going to be the plan. We're going to wrap up the stream here, though. So next stream, big war against France. Does not lead long to blitz Paris. Yeah, it's fine. I hear that's easy. We've got the spy network has started. Oh, that's my problem looking at France. I wasn't necessarily looking for the right flag. Okay, they're still not in coalition against me, though. That's fine. Because arguably, we might be able to take France in the coalition. Or maybe that would be a little much even for us. Get Flanders. It would be great to go and clean this up here, actually. Even though it's far away from Strasbourg, it would be nice. But the other nice thing is some of this bit, like if we grab some of this bit over here, then that means we can eat more bits of Lausanne later, who is a vassal of Austria that we fought. And it also brings us closer to the Milanese gold mine. One of these places, there, right over here, this is gold, right? So if I take these two locations, then if I find myself in another war against Milan, I can take this and take a gold mine. All right, I think we've got some excellent plans. Go south till we hit the Mediterranean. I mean, I do actually... No, of course, we should just split Europe literally in half. Our goal should be to hit here, maybe here, but I kind of like this. Plus, Strasbourg is somewhere over here. If like literally straight south shot would be kind of brilliant. Grab Monaco. Hey. All right, folks. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Kiss for Luck should be streaming. Our next live stream is on Saturday, which should mean some more the Bloodkin, the RimWorld run. That has been so much fun. We're still trying to get up to our goal. Our soft goal is sort of 20 family members. We might do the anomaly victory condition after that. We will see. Looks like it's some Minecraft going on a Kiss for Luck's channel. And so give her some love. I'll see you on Saturday. This is Wednesday, right? Yes. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay safe out there.